Okay, so this workout's called 12s. I know, pretty interesting name, right? It's 5 exercises: goblet squat, lunges, push up, inverted row, and ab fallout. Every exercise there will be 12 reps, and today Kelsey will be sharing with us how to do them. As you can see during the workout, I didn't really need to coach her very much. She's been working out for a while. And a few things I normally would tell them is to keep their knees pushed outwards. So most people, when the weight gets too heavy, or if their form is bad, their knees will buckle in as they push up. You see that very, very slightly here, but nothing noticeable or a problem whatsoever. And as she makes this workout look easy, we'll move on to the next exercise. The next exercise is lunges, and there's a few things you need to make sure you do correctly. So don't let your knees go in front of your toes. I'm sure almost everybody has heard of this one before. Um, and when you descend down, don't just hit your knee on the ground and bounce up, as I see most of you doing. So make sure you control with your quads and hamstrings and complete these 24 reps because it's 12 of each leg. And while we're waiting for Kelsey to finish, the next few, or the last 2 exercises, we'll be using something similar to a TRX. It's called Jungle Gym XT. If it's something that you want to check out, and I love them. I think they're awesome. They're not too expensive either. As she finishes up here, it's 12 reps per leg, so I think we lost count there, but it's 12 reps per leg. And now she's going to go to the push-up. A few things that we look for. Number 1, don't flare out your elbows. Almost 100% of people that I see doing push-ups do them incorrectly. 2 things. Focus on keeping your elbows in, not flared out. So if it's too hard for you, if it's really difficult for you to keep your elbows in, you need to drop down to your knees and do them until you can get 12 good reps with keeping your elbows in. And number 2 would be to keep your core tight, which is very important, especially if you want a 6-pack or nice firm abs for girls. Now she's moving on to the inverted row and doing 12 reps here again. One thing that's most important, instead of pulling with your hands, as most people would, it's all mind-muscle connection here. So if you pull with your hands, you're going to ignite your biceps. If you push down with your elbows, you're going to use your back. So when doing this exercise, push down with your elbows. It's hard to think about and hard to get used to because everybody's used to doing it the other way, but this is much more effective for a back workout instead of using your biceps. And a few things, she started with straight legs, which is the more difficult variation, but if you can't complete 12 with straight, then you can move your feet in. It makes the movement significantly easier. And if it's too easy for you, you can put your feet on a physio ball or an elevated surface, which will make it much harder. And if you can do that, go ahead and weight it with 25, 35, 45-pound weight with a partner. Here, the final thing is an ab fallout. Most of you won't have access to rings, so you can do one of 2 things. If you've seen an ab wheel before and you have access to one of those work well. Go ahead and go on your knees and just roll out with that. But you make these more difficult by lowering the handholds on these rings so they would be more towards your knees, if that makes sense. And we'll do 12 here. We just did 1 round there. You will complete 3 or 4 rounds. If you do 3, it should take you about 12 minutes. But yeah, good luck, guys. This should be pretty difficult. If it isn't, you aren't using enough weight or your variations are too easy. So this will be the substitution for the inverted row, since most of you won't have the rings. We're going to do it on a straight bar. Almost anyone can do this in the gym, no problem. Kelsey will show you how to do it here. It's actually a little bit easier than on the rings. If you have access to the rings, I would suggest doing that over the bar, but I know most of you don't have that, so try them out if you have them. If not, it's okay. Next, I'll show you the substitution for the bodyweight lunges. Here, Kelsey's going to show you how to do jumping lunges, which is actually a much harder variation for people who are more athletic. You'll burn a lot more calories this way, but if you can't do them correctly, if you can't do normal lunges, I don't suggest you doing. And the final substitution is using an ab rollout with the ab wheel instead of using the either TRX or Jungle Gym XT. You can find these at most gyms, and if not, you can just roll out with a barbell and 25s on each side. So give this a try if you don't have access to rings. We'll have some more exciting videos for you guys coming up soon. I'm just getting used to it, so definitely more exciting videos to come. See you all later.